Hey everyone, welcome to Speak Like a Native. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo. Let's get into it.
So, Leo, quick question. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say Halloween?
Oh, easy. Kids in costumes, going door to door, saying trick or treat, and getting candy.
Exactly, and that's what 99% of English learners think. But here's the surprising truth. For adults in America, Halloween is a completely different holiday. It's a huge social event, a party night, and if you only know the kid version, you might feel totally lost or even make some awkward mistakes.
Really? Like what kind of mistakes?
Well, imagine you're invited to a coworker's Halloween party. You show up and someone asks you, "Hey, what are you going as?" What do you say?
Um, I would say I am a vampire or I am dressed as a vampire.
Okay, good try. But that am is the textbook answer. In real natural conversation, we almost always use the verb to be in a very specific way for costumes. We say, "I'm a vampire," or even more common, "I'm going as a vampire." That question, "What are you going as?" is the number one question you'll hear at any adult Halloween event. Not "What is your costume?" It's "What are you going as?"
Oh, what are you going as? That sounds a bit grammatically loose.
Haha, it does. And that's why it's perfect real English. It's a set phrase. What are you going as? Let's practice it. Ask me.
Okay. Maya, what are you going as for Halloween?
I'm going as a zombie chef. See? I'm going as a pert. Now, you try. Answer as if you have a costume.
I'm going as a tired student.
That's probably the most realistic costume of all, but perfect. You used the structure. I'm going as a tired student. Now, let's get into the real life scenario. So, you're at this party, you see a friend, Anna. She's wearing a lot of black, maybe some fake webs. You want to compliment her costume. What do you say?
I say, your costume is very good.
That's not wrong, Leo, but it sounds like you're judging a competition. It's a bit formal. In casual party talk, we usually say something shorter and more enthusiastic, like great costume, or awesome costume, or love the costume. We often drop the your and just go straight to the compliment. Great costume. It's faster, it's warmer.
So great costume. Not your costume is great.
Exactly. And here's another pro tip. If you can identify what they are, it's even better. Like, great costume. Are you a spider? Or love this. You're a witch, right? It shows you're engaged.
Got it. So great costume, and then maybe a question.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about the big one. The phrase everyone knows, trick or treat. When do adults say this?
When they want candy at the party?
And this is the classic mistake. Adults almost never say trick or treat to each other. That phrase is strictly for children who are going door to door for candy. If you're a grown adult at a party and you say trick or treat to someone, it will be very, very strange. They'll think you're joking in a weird way.
Oh no. So what do adults do for candy? Nothing?
Well, at adult parties, candy is usually just in bowls around the room for people to snack on. You don't have to say anything, you just take some. The ritual is gone, the language is completely different. The focus for adults is on the costumes, the decorations, the music, the drinks, and the socializing.
So trick or treat is basically off limits for adults.
In social settings with other adults, yes. Now, there's an exception. If you are an adult taking your own kids or little relatives trick-or-treating, you might say it to encourage them, or you might say it to the person at the door for the child. Like, "Okay, Billy, say trick-or-treat," but you're not saying it for yourself.
This is already changing my whole view of Halloween.
Right? It's a culture hack. Now let's talk about some key vocabulary that's essential for the adult version. First, costume party or Halloween party. They're the same thing. The invitation will say Halloween party or costume party. Costume is the key word, not dress or clothes. It's a costume.
Costume. Costume.
Yes. And a very common question is, are you wearing a costume or is it a costume party? You need to know that costume is the noun. The verb is to dress up. So you can say, are you dressing up? Or I'm dressing up as a pirate.
Dress up is the action. Costume is the thing.
Exactly. Now, here's a word that causes confusion for learners from many backgrounds. Spooky. What does spooky mean, Leo?
It means scary, like a ghost is scary.
Close. Spooky means scary in a fun Halloween way. It's not terrifying like a horror movie. It's the playful, creepy feeling of Halloween. We say a house has spooky decorations. The music is spooky. It's a positive, festive word for Halloween. A common mistake, especially for Spanish speakers, is to directly translate escalavrante or aterrador, which are stronger, or for Chinese speakers, you might think of kombo kongu, bole, which is also more serious. Spooky is lighter.
So spooky is good, scary, Halloween scary.
Yes. Another key phrase to carve a pumpkin. We don't say cut a pumpkin for the Halloween activity. We say carve. You carve a face into a pumpkin to make a jack-o'-lantern.
Carve, C-A-R-V-E.
Right. So at a party, people might say, we carved pumpkins earlier, or look at my jack-o'-lantern. Now let's get into a real conversation you might hear. Imagine we're at a party, I'll be Anna, you be you. Start by asking me about my costume.
Okay. Hey Anna, what are you going as?
I'm a black cat. See the ears and the tail.
Great costume. It looks really spooky.
Thanks. I made the ears myself. What about you? Are you dressing up?
Yes, I'm going as a detective.
Oh, cool. I see the hat. Very classic. Hey, did you try the pumpkin-shaped cookies? They're over by the spooky punch bowl.
Not yet. I'll go get some. This is a great party.
See? Natural, flowing. You use what are you going as? Great costume, spooky, and dressing up. All perfect. Now, here's where many learners get tripped up. Let's talk about the unspoken rules, the cultural context. The first rule, effort matters. Even a simple costume is better than no costume. If the invitation says costume party, you really should wear one. Not wearing one can make you stand out in a bad way.
What if I really don't have anything?
Then you get creative. Wear all black and say you're a shadow. Put on a name tag that says, "Hello, my name is Invisible Man." Anything. The point is to participate in the fun. The second rule, it's okay to not recognize a costume. If you don't know what someone is, you can just ask. That's an interesting costume. What are you? It's a compliment.
And what if someone doesn't recognize my amazing costume?
Hehe. You can just tell them. I'm a character from that old video game. It's a conversation starter. The third big cultural point, Halloween is for being someone else. It's a night for silliness, for creativity, for stepping outside your normal self. So the tone is usually very light, playful, and fun. The conversations are often about the costumes themselves.
This is so different from just thinking about candy.
Completely. Now, I want to address a common error pattern. Many learners, when they learn about Halloween, memorize lists of vocabulary like ghost, witch, vampire. That's great. But then they try to use them in sentences in a very stiff way. For example, they might point and say, "There is a ghost decoration," which is fine, but a native might say, "Check out that ghost over there." Or, "I love these ghost decorations." The difference is the article and the flow. We rarely use there is in casual party chat. We point and use that or these.
So more direct, less descriptive.
Yes. Another mistake is with the word scary. People say this party is scary, but that means it's actually frightening in a bad way. You probably mean spooky or festive or cool. Save scary for when you're actually afraid.
Noted. Don't tell the host their party is scary.
Probably not, unless you want to leave early. Okay, practice round time. I'm going to give you a situation, and you respond naturally. Situation 1. You arrive at a party. Your friend Mark is there wearing a big, furry brown costume. What do you ask him?
Hey Mark, what are you going as?
Good. Situation 2. He says, I'm a grizzly bear. What's your compliment?
Awesome costume. It looks really warm.
Haha, perfect. Natural and funny. Situation 3. You're talking to someone and you want to comment on the music playing in the background. It has howling sounds. What do you say?
This music is so spooky. I love it.
Excellent. You use spooky correctly. Now for our listeners, here's your challenge. I want you to think of a simple costume idea. It can be anything. Then practice saying 2 sentences about it. First, I'm going as a furse. Second, my costume is. Say it out loud right now. Go on, we'll wait.
Did you do it? I hope so.
Now, imagine someone asks you, what are you going as? You're ready. Before we wrap up, let's do a quick recap of today's single, most important takeaway. The rule for adult Halloween is this: swap the kid-focused trick-or-treat for the social phrase, what are you going as? That one change will make you sound like you belong.
What are you going as? Got it. That's the key.
Exactly. If you want more of these cultural hacks and real English conversations, make sure you're subscribed to Speak Like a Native. We drop new lessons every single day to help you sound more natural and confident, just like we did today with Halloween.
And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that bell so you never miss an episode. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Halloween, or should I say, see you at the costume party.